Okay, we're here with another black belt instructor here at Vitruvian Martial Arts, Julian Medrano. Did I pronounce that right? I slay a lot. I slay a lot of names. No, thank you for having us, bro. It's a real honor to come here, man. And that's some beautiful stuff I see you doing out there on the mat. And you're the instructor of the children's program here?
Yeah, I've been teaching the kids program here, under the Vitruvian gym since it opened up. Yeah, I've been training with Marc since I started out in Exeter.
Oh, out at the old Samurai Dojo? Nice, man. So that's quite a while. How many years have you been on the mat?
Since like 09, probably 09.
Good, quite some time. Have you been with Marc the whole time? Pretty much Marc and Dan?
Yeah, well, started with Marc, and you know, even in those days, I would travel with Marc a lot. He was a purple belt. At the time, he was my instructor. We would be here and there, man, going everywhere to try and get some training in, mostly up in the Fresno area, like Pacific.
Yeah, Pacific Martial Arts, and with Ted and all those guys.
Yeah.
It's good. I know we have some of the same roots. It's awesome, man. This is really cool though, man. Like your kids program, like you run a really tight ship, and your kids, the couple that I roll with tonight, are very impressive. Both of those young men are very, very impressive. The young lady too. And I watched your kids class several times, and you got a great thing going here, man. And I want to congratulate you guys on that. Like, it's really good to see that. Do you guys do a lot of competitions?
You know what? If my kids want to get out there and compete, which I do have a handful of kids that get out there and compete all the time, great. But if they just want to get in here and just do martial arts and have fun with it, and down the road they find that competitive spirit, by all means. I do have, you know, my beginners class, which is a big introduction to fundamentals of jiu-jitsu, but you know, when they step it up and they get that itch to get out there and compete, I do run a separate class that does kind of push
That's
for
what
that
I was going to ask you.
competitive-minded individual. Yeah.
So the training for like a normal kid, if it's more like self-defense oriented,
Yeah.
that's how it starts. But later on,
Always starts off with the basics, man. The big what ifs, I call them. What if someone puts their hands on you, grabs your neck? You know, what are the reactions we're building? And what are the reactions that we're gonna have? So good thing we have a secure atmosphere and area to practice that, so that they gain that confidence of feeling like they would know and they would react if the opportunity ever presented itself.
And speaking of that, like I know for young kids around here, it can be rough, man. There's a lot of boys in school, and a lot of times kids come home and they don't talk about it. You know, they'll keep that kind of thing under the rug, and it could get picked on at a young age can really bust up your confidence later on as you grow up in life. And man, I've seen like what this can do for kids' confidence. Like, what do you think it does besides just learn how to defend yourself, but other ways in life that jiu-jitsu can help these young kids?
Definitely. You know, from the smaller age, because I have had programs with really young kids, I've had kids that learn socialization on the mats. 5-year-olds and 6-year-olds, you know, they get in here and they just learn to be instructed by someone other than mom and dad. They learn a little bit of discipline, right?
And they're working with each other, working well with one another.
Yeah, of course. And down the road, obviously, with learning the technique and learning the excitement of throwing somebody.
With that look when you see the technique work for them for the first time.
Yeah, but
beautiful thing.
But yeah, man, I think depending on the age level, because with the beginners, there's not too much technique being applied more than just the basic movement that is jiu-jitsu. The shoulder roll,
the raw basics.
The back shoulder roll, the hip escape, the shrimp, you know, the bridge. You're able to program that movement down the road. It just falls into place.
It's like riding a bike.
Yeah, you know, and then, you know, with some of the older kids, the teens, you start to really get into the situational awareness of being in school. We were all in high school. We knew what went around.
It's rough.
Especially,
it can be rough.
Yeah, man, and
really rough.
and having something like this is it's amazing. I know I grew up enjoying the martial arts, but I didn't know about jiu-jitsu, didn't know what jiu-jitsu was.
Did you start with like karate and kung fu?
I didn't. This is the only martial art I ever took up. I grew up watching, you know, the Van Dams, you know?
Steven Seagal.
Yeah, kicking stuff and
Fighting off a whole Jamaican army or a whole Jamaican drug cartel by yourself with wrist locks.
Yeah, and then, you know, when I started in '09, it was completely new to me. I had never done any sport or athletics. It was just me trying to get in shape. And
how long did it take you, like when you started jiu-jitsu, to get that kick in your head where you go, I want to compete?
It didn't. Well, I'm gonna say probably it took a little bit. Probably, I'm gonna say like 6 to 9 months before I competed for my first time.
It's not long at all, dude.
Yeah.
I think I trained for like 6 years before I ever did a competition.
Yeah.
I've seen some of your competitions. I was just recently looking at it, man. You've done really well out there on the mat, bro. Really good, man.
Oh, thank you, man.
Really
Appreciate
good.
it. You know, we have some incredible competitors coming up under Camarillo. You know, you were just talking to Vanessa, who's just tore through the ranks, and you know.
Yeah, she's a beast.
Yeah, you know.
I'm super impressed with all you guys as students here, man. Like, the main thing I'm really impressed with. I mean, there's a lot of good technique all over the place, and we've seen a lot of good technique tonight, but you guys have real ladies and gentlemen here. Like, you guys have a real good attitude, and I think it's good, man. If you guys are out there and you want a spot to train, you know what I mean? It's right here in Visalia, California. What is the exact, if you were to give somebody coordinates to this side of town, what would you say? Because I say the Vaughn's parking lot, but nobody knows where the Vaughn's parking lot is.
Right. You would have to say, you know, the Quantum Leap place, the Chuck E. Cheese place, Chenoweth and 198.
Right off of Mineral King, right?
Yeah.
What's the address here?
4207.
4207
West Noble.
West Noble.
Inside the Fifth Republic Gym.
Yep.
And yeah, we have Sunday open mats. And academies are always welcome to come in and get some rolls. And
That's a big thing right there. You just said academies are always welcome.
Yeah.
That means anybody can come in. You come in with a good attitude. You can come in and get some good training, guys.
Yep, definitely.
Well, brother, I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much.
Appreciate the time.
Yeah, we'll be back. We're going to be coming around, you know, trying to get little techniques of the month and stuff. So we'll definitely be back, my brother. Thank you so
man.
much. I
Thank you,
appreciate
guys.
it.